But first, we start with Western Mass News, being your school authority. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Western Mass News at 10 on Fox 6. I'm Chris Pisano. West Springfield Public Schools announcing their preliminary fall plans tonight. And Western Mass News reporter Sarah Gurnelli spoke with the superintendent on how they are planning for 3 potential models. Sarah?
Chris, this draft could always be changed. That's what the superintendent says. And he also says a big challenge is going to be getting kids to and from school, since the state recommends 1 child per seat.
School districts across the country are trying to map out what the future holds for school come fall during the coronavirus pandemic. West Springfield Public School unveiled their draft at an online school committee meeting Tuesday night.
I think they have a lot on their plate. There are a lot of elements that I'm sure I'm not even aware of. I just took away a couple breadcrumbs from the meeting from my perspective. Under
the draft, the superintendent says returning to full-time class is the least likely model that will happen.
I would say that the opportunity, even using the parametric calculations of 6 feet, and that's the minimum that we would go with in West Springfield, does not allow for a full non-hybrid type of model.
The department also presented a hybrid model where students would be separated into cohorts. That means a group of students will go to school on Monday and Tuesday, and another group would go Thursday and Friday. Wednesday would be a full remote day for all students while the school is deep cleaned. The superintendent also put forth a phased-in model, where up until 5th grade students will have a hybrid model, and grades 6 through 12th will be full-time remote until a specific date. Tim Connor, the superintendent of West Springfield Schools, describes to Western Mass News how their reopening task force has been trying to figure out what is safest for students and staff.
It's that balance between the safety of the child, of the teachers, of the paraprofessionals, of the whole community, with the needs of the families. So that's always been a big discussion for us, and how we can balance that priority out.
Parent Melissa Provost says she isn't sure which model she prefers for her daughter.
I don't think anything is perfect, to be honest. It's just very different. We were really used to, the way our lives were. You send your kids off to school or you bring them to daycare.
So that parent survey asked many questions like busing situations, as well as how hybrid learning went this past few months. And you could find that link to our website at westernmassnews.com. Live at our MGM studios, I'm Sarah Gurnelli for Western Mass News.
Sarah.